Is that Destiny?
I'm fucking dead.
Is that Des?
Be like, okay, walk down the street and I still in the pile of Brian shit.
Bullshit.
Cool shit.
Brad, is that Destiny?
He said anybody name.
That sound like a lady.
Ah, shit.
He said bullshit. And they supposed to say bullshit.
She don't know she unmuted. She not paying attention at all.
Yeah.
That's the point. And then you fucked up.
I want to know.
I think that's my other cousin in the background. That's all. I was just trying to say hey to her.
I just want to say one thing. There's a lot of things you could say about me, right? A handful of them might be true. But when my mother and father sit down with their friends, co-workers, talk about their kids, the things that they leave their kids. Did you know my son is a social media creator? Because my mom and dad aren't embarrassed about the way that I conduct myself on the internet. I don't know.
Got 2 degrees. I got 2 degrees. I got an associate degree in criminal justice. I got a bachelor's degree in forensic psychology. I'm minored in sociology. I was a part of Black Student Union. I was the president of Black Student Union. I was a part of student government. I was a transfer representative. I was a college senior representative during the pandemic. I was working 2 jobs.
All right, damn, Iron Man.
2 jobs during college as a college student. Genty, I did things that you wish you could have ever done. I graduated in less than 3 years with 2 different degrees. You are still, while all that time, you was on TikTok being messy, singing Staying Alive to someone whose person was in a casket. While we was over here, I was making moves. I was making moves. I was making moves.
He was still asking for rent money.
Right.
I would like to take
that's all.
I would just like to take a page from Javon's playbook, simply because one thing about me, Roy, you know me, I love a good accolade. I am currently a double major college student studying criminal justice with a pre-law focus on communications and focus in public relations and a minor in media production. I work 3 jobs, one for like university's Office of Admissions, specifically in the public relations focus as a tour guide for my university. I have sat on 3 university collegiate panels in order to speak to incoming students, just because I am that girl, not only to represent my workplace, but to also represent the Student Government Association's executive board. I have served in the SGA all 4 years of college so far. I have managed to serve in the executive board for 3 out of the 4 years that I've been in college. Don't ever play with me on my soul. On top of that, out of the other 2 jobs that I work for my college's Center for Student Success, as well as currently for my college's outreach program in order to secure food insecurity on our campus and in outer reaches within the confines of our neighborhoods. On top of that, I am an honor student who just made Dean's List.
Period. Right? Congratulations.
Working on internships as well as honors projects and programs. I will never, ever be that girl. And on top of that, I have managed over the past 4 years to successfully maintain a minor social media platform.
Period. Derek,
and it's his birthday month. And it's his birthday month.
Hold on. Let's also not forget it's my birthday month. And then on top of that, I run a small business.
Right.
And run a podcast.
Pocket.
And a radio show. A member of 7 clubs and organizations on campus. Do you really want to touch me? Because you're not.
All right. It's my turn. All right.
You're not even up to the shit that he walk on. Be so for real.
Derek, flex for him real quick.
I got you. Okay, so I currently have my bachelor's right now in science. I'm currently in grad school for mental health counseling. I do graduate spring 2026. When I do graduate, I'll be an APC, an assistant professional counselor. After I have supervision under 1 year, then I will be a licensed professional counselor. I'll specifically be working with kids with adverse childhood experiences and helping them cope with that trauma. So I'll specialize in TCBT, which is trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Before he's saying on a live that he's so disappointed.
He's disappointed in what?
He's disappointed.
Oh, and I have a 3.8 GPA currently right now. Hold up, I have a 3.8 GPA currently right now.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna spit the full quote to you, Javon.
Okay.
And I host Spy Ass Lives as well.
I'm
I
listening.
have 160K.
Yeah. He said, I'm very disappointed in Javon after everything I've done recently and my wife done for him. That's foul.
After
I'm not
everything you've
even
done
mad.
recently.
I'm just very disappointed. Yeah, he used the word recently.
Name
After
it.
everything he's done recently, you say he wait, hold on.
mean
Wait,
sitting in a
about you
FaceTime
getting on the
call?
Hold on,
phone?
y'all. Wait, y'all. Let Lupin finish,
Hold on,
y'all. Wait.
hold on.
Wait. Hold on, Shawty. Let her. Wait. Let her.
I'll say it again. That was it.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah, so he said, I'm very disappointed in Javon after everything I've done recently and my wife done for him. That's foul. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Wait. Is he on live crying, Lupin?
No, he's not. He's just
Is he crying?
it's just no, he's not. He's not crying. No.
Hey, hold on. You're talking about everything you've done recently. Was you sitting on the phone till 5 a.m. in the morning with any of us when we was trying to make sure our friend was okay?
No.
Did you help purchase his ticket to make sure he got on the train to make sure that he was okay?
No.
Did you help us search up his information so we can find out exactly where he was so we can
Did
get him
y'all
out
even
there to
call
make
the
sure that he was okay?
NYPD?
The only thing that you did during that whole time was get on the phone and fake cry and look at the screen every 3 seconds to see if he was watching your dumb ass. That's the only thing that you would do.
I treated him like shit.
I just think
I
he's
treated him like
And then the
shit.
tears,
talking
there was no
about how
tears.
bad
I
you
was talking about
treated
there was
him
no
and how
tears,
guilty
Sade.
you feel, and he doesn't deserve what he's
Sade, there was no
going through.
tears. There was no tears
Hey.
out.
Like you
Like,
really gotta be you gotta be insane. Like people like him really piss me off really bad.
No,
Because
for
they
real.
try to do more than you actually
Wait,
do,
I'm
and you hurt
narcissist.
more people than you help more people.
I'm sorry.
You do not help anybody. You did not help him at all.
narcissist.
Well, Sade,
I just
instead
want-
of
Literally,
begging
the
on
least you
phone
could have
and
done,
saying,
is drive over to come to help him. You couldn't even do that.
Well,
Wait,
he
y'all,
said
I just-
on
$33
I
on
wanna-
your account.
He
You
said
couldn't
I
even
wanna
do
get
that.
this off. I wanna get this off my chest, y'all.
Please help us.
I'm sorry. I want to get this on my chest.
Right.
Wait, because they're in the live. He's on live saying that y'all are not active. Hey, wait, before anybody come off mute, I just want to say this. I want to give everybody on the panel their flowers, right? These people right here, my amazing friends that's on the panel, went into action
And Virgo Fairy.
for me. Virgo Ferry, she's not here. Not even Virgo Ferry, she is not here, but should be on the panel. My amazing people that's on the panel, right? Who were in that group chat, who was worried as F about me, who care about me, who I've known for years, who know my personal situation. None of them, I've got into it with every last one of them. They ain't never come on the internet to weaponize what I was going through. Ain't none of them. None of them.
Those names too.
So they
Tap out.
also
Tap out. Tap out. Tap out.
also too, just to make it clear, Ari Nicole and me have not even known each other for a long time. She did more for me than you ever have in the 4 years that I've almost known you, and she didn't know me.
Wait, hold on. No, Kofi, Ali, and Ari jumped into action.
They
the
jumped
moment
into
he
action.
asked him
Now,
for help.
Ali, I knew because I met Ali in his life. The two of them, we had just met. My whole issue is that you're saying, "Oh, I'm so disappointed."
Why is it a British accent?
I'm
What's going
so
on?
I'm so disappointed. Oh, Javon, I did so much for you. What you gave me?
Bro.
What you paid me? You paid me as a mod. Yeah, you paid me as a mod, as you supposed to, because we was getting DOX behind your greasy looking ass on live. We was getting DOX behind what happened? Cause let me remind Eb of what I did, right? This is how, cause Genty ain't gonna tell you how we really met. I met Genty through protecting Eb because of what Scholar did to Eb on Instagram. We collaborated together to protect you, Eb. You know what happened? And I was in school still at this time, by the way, for people that I had just started graduate school at this time. And I had got word that a non-black man was targeting you and DOX your entire address on Instagram. So I got into action. And so when I saw Genty's video, he obtained it, I got it, and we collabed and we did what we did. Do I regret what I did? Absolutely not. I'd do it again. But I sacrificed me being in school, my livelihood, need all that. I sacrificed a lot of things for you and for Eb. So how are you disappointed when you got onto the app and you weaponized me getting STAB? Let me address this too, because he said nosy bystander was dragging us. Nosy bystander allowed for someone to come on her platform and say that you are an abuser to your wife. You know who was in the comment section?
How they asked to come over here?
You know who was in the comment section that night? I was in the comment section telling people who were saying that you did what you did to your kid. I said he didn't do that. He don't put his hands on his wife. I said me and him not be cool right now, but don't put that on him because he didn't do it. I know him personally.
Please, sis.
Right.
Okay.
Sit down.
Sit down, sis.
Cousin, sit down.
Now explain that. Explain. Why you expanding her box? You just.
I don't have to pay for a BBL. I don't have to pay for a BBL.
I pressed the wrong thing.
Are you with Destab? I mean, are you with Destiny?
Yeah, you know I'm with Destiny Brewer.
Okay, cause tell her I said, hey cousin, I love you.
I tell her when I leave the bathroom because I gotta pee.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, and I just thought that it was real funny, real quick. I did want to say this about Genti's live. When he first got on live, he was like, he kept saying it. And he said something. He was like,
So what's
they
her
just
camera
act
on?
real hard. They just act real hard.
Yeah,
And if I would have went live like a year, if this would have been 2-3 years ago, I would have been on live crying and I would have been so upset. And I just want to say how different his vibe had changed from there to the very end where he's talking about how upset and Javon and everything, where he sounded like he almost about to cry. How did it go from that to, man, but now I don't give a fuck. How did it go from that to that quick?
No,
Why am I hearing that Nate
This the thing, cousin.
He was.
Cousin, he know he wrong.
You don't even know that.
Right.
He know he wrong, and he trying to save face for the fact that he's wrong, and that's why you hearing all this extra shit. Because he know that he's wrong, but he's trying to save face. That's why he had to bring up all my ops. Because what I did when I went live with him, I didn't bring up his ops. Blaze wasn't on my panel
At all.
Okay, people that doxed his kids and his family was not on my panel. I brought up strictly actions that he did because he wanted to make the claim that who needs enemies when you got friends like this. Turn off Ari camera. Ariana, what are you doing here?
You're sleeping again.
She wasn't asleep.
She wasn't asleep.
She was.
No, she wasn't. Gangsters take long
Girl,
ass.
turn off your
blink.
camera for that
What you
screenshot
talking
you
about?
put in your background.
They take long ass blinks
They take long ass blink.
So
like this.
and can we get grandma up here so grandma can tell the story about her friend?
Yes.
But yeah, so when I went live, I didn't go live, cousin. I didn't go live with John T. Ops in my panel because I don't fuck with his ops still. Because when I was cool with him, I didn't like what they did to him. And now that I'm not cool with him, I still don't fuck with what they did with him. The same way I'm not cool with Ray. Javon, let me come back on another account because they mad.
And now they restricted my live.
Hold on,
They irritated me.
Lupin, do you want to finish what you were going to say?
You go to the
For grandma?
Yeah, no, for sure. So the couple things I wrote down, I feel like they're not like as relevant now, but basically Ty Black, he said he was coming from a quote unquote unbiased perspective. And then he repeated what Tasha said about Cabo and MacBooks and all that stuff. And then he said, y'all crowdfunding basically for like XYZ things, but you're promoting Jonty's Cash App, make that make sense.
Okay, so
I don't know. I thought that was weird. But the main thing, sorry?
Oh, I just remembered I was mutuals with them. That's
Well, tell him to come here. Where he at?
Once you finish looping, I'm gonna cycle out for Brats, okay?
Yeah, of course, no
not say
problem.
anything, you know? Lady Caesar never didn't say anything.
Yeah, and then the other things that were said was he said, I'm not arguing with people on social media. They try to make Eb seem like she was like blameless in this, and Merlan said, why are y'all bothering Eb? She's living her best life. And then Jonty said she bothers nobody.
What's that?
Wait, what he said about Ed before I started talking?
She don't bother nobody.
Oh, Eb don't bother nobody. You're so right about that. She just sits there on her panel and she crashes out on white men until I request up. Because the moment that I request up on Eb panel, the moment that I start engaging with the white men who are disrespecting her is when she turns into the palatable darky who doesn't call out the white men who call me N-words with the ER. The white men, the same white men who say that all who say that all black women deserve to be great, to me specifically, and tell me that I deserve to be great because I'm black. Y'all tap the screen and make sure y'all get my page that I'm live on, because this page got an account warning, and y'all know they trying to get all my pages taken down. I'm getting flagged on all of them. But let me say this. Hold on, Grandma. Let me say this. I really have love for Eb, and I wish she would have changed her ways. She is inherently colorist as a light-skinned black woman. I never call her white. That's what Aubrey did. Now, I do think that Eb phenotypically presents in a way that in Chicago she would not be perceived as white. I mean, as black. And I told her that on a live that she was present on that in Chicago they wouldn't consider her black. But where she's at, she says she experiences things that a black person would experience, which is perfectly okay. I'll never call her white, none of those things, because I have love for Ebony. I just suggest that Ebony tell John T to stop mentioning her altogether on live if she don't want me to tell John T everything that she has said about him. And that's what love and light, and that's what hugs and kisses as well. I hated to have to cut Eb off, because I'm the type of person who don't just mourn relationships with a nigga. I mourn relationships with my friends too. And so I am currently mourning our relationship. I'm mourning the fact that I cared about you more than you cared about me, which is perfectly okay. But Shanti in specific, don't bring up me going to Cabo, because when have we ever seen you leave this country? People speaking on me in this country, they don't have a passport.
Ty said that. Ty Black said that.
How he gonna leave the country and he can't even leave his house without seeing the eviction notice on the front door?
He can't leave because he has negative $33 in his bank account.
Like, how
You
he
can see
gonna
that
put
in the
gas in
comments,
his car?
obviously, because
Yeah, I
somebody
see that in the
said
comments.
negative.
People speaking on
This man's so broke. He got a milkshake on layaway at McDonald's. Like, come on.
That's still
Before you
flagging
speak-
Bratz. She's not
Before
even.
you speak
Oh, that's the
on
greatest
me,
account ever.
But before you speak on me, look in the mirror and ask yourself,
Somebody mod
damn,
Genty
have I
negative
left the
$33.
country? Because Brass has less this country, and Brass has experienced other countries outside of America, and Brass will continue to experience countries outside of America. Don't worry about whether or not I crowdfunded for Cabo. Don't worry about whether or not I paid for Cabo with TikTok money. Because guess what I didn't have to do? I didn't have to guilt trip my supporters for a MacBook. I didn't have to guilt trip my supporters for a motherfucking trip to Cabo. I never had to lie to my supporters. I never had to make my supporters feel like they were not doing what they were supposed to do. My supporters send me money because they want to send me money. They send me money in my motherfucking sleep hole. I wake up to money. You don't wake up to money, you broke ass bitch.
You didn't bring your pregnant wife on live and sit there and beg your supporters for money to pay their rent because your pregnant wife can't work and you used her as a pawn, and then say that you can't really work because you have to sit there and take care of your wife. Your pregnant wife is bedridden.
You're disappointed.
My cousin said it, not me. My cousin said it, not me, and nobody gonna touch her just
But
like
Bratz,
nobody.
he
gonna
also
touch her.
said.
And I said what I said.
He also said about that.
Between me and my cousin, we got a whole lot of cousins. So don't be mad at what she said, because being mad at what my cousin said will really, really get you touched. I don't want to do that, because my cousin. My cousin great grandma had 13 children, and so did mine. Put those together and ask yourself what type of army is behind me, because you're on the great grandchildren right now. Ask yourself that. So you can be mad about what she said all day, but if I was you, I wouldn't send nobody after me, because motherfuckers really run the cities that we from this way. And that's what y'all don't know. And I keep that real cute, because I'm not a part of that. I'm not no hood princess. I'm a princess. I went to private school. And see, this is why I don't fuck with you bitches, and you bitches don't fuck with me, because I went to private school. I can't fuck with you hoes that went to public school ass educations. I was in gifted programs, and I was in private school education. I don't know nothing about that. My parents' tuition costs more than your rent. My parents' tuition for me in high school costs more than your rent, John C. My parents' tuition for me in middle school costs more than your motherfucking rent, you broke ass bitch. That's why you should keep me out your motherfucking mouth, you dirty ass bitch. Should none of you motherfuckers be worried about me and what the fuck I do, you dirty ass, ugly ass bitches. I'm gonna be quiet now, though.
Because you would know if you were young, gifted, and black, but because you're not and you didn't have those privileges offered to you, you wouldn't know nothing about this life. And just remember, those cousins, that's just on one side. Don't have to make us get our other side activated as well. Like we said, we got a lot of them. A lot of them. So if you're mad about what I said, you can most definitely clock me for it. But make sure you're ready to deal with the after.
Before you say something, can I point something out really quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're sitting on live pretending to defend your pregnant wife against something that wasn't said. Nobody came for her. Nobody attacked her in any way. You went and put your wife in a car to drive down to a hostile situation. Your pregnant wife. Any man would have been like, "You stay home. I'm going by myself." If anything,
because he's scary.
Any real man, no, literally any man who is trying to protect their family, the woman of their house, wouldn't have let that slide. Why was she in the car driving?
I'm confused. Why are the people that are least involved in that situation, right? Did not do any planning, wasn't sitting there for hours trying to figure out what to do, didn't even realize that Javon had been missing for like a week. Why are they acting like they are superheroes in the situation?
It's just to me like
they're Captain America. We came and called them to save. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Because y'all didn't do anything.
Yeah,
there was no saving coming from y'all.
Right. Go ahead, Lupin. I'm sorry.
Okay. The last two things. Like he said, debate talk been. I'm gonna clean up my language for everything else that I'm gonna say after this. Okay. But he said debate talk been unalive for a while. He's like, I don't hear anything about a debate talk now. It's been unalived. It's been unalived. And then he said, keep it up, kiddos. The app is closing in like 28 days. And then said that they're gonna that all of you are gonna turn on each other. And then here's the main thing. This is what he said towards the end. He said, I cried not because I had negative $33 in my account. I cried because I thought someone who I was really close with was gonna unalive. Me and my wife were gonna come up with funds to put gas in the car and an easy pass to get over there. I cried because I thought and then he said, he said, I cried because I thought you, Javon, was gonna unalive. When I did get my money up, I had $80.
The same person you threatened to.
Yeah, $80.
Wait, can I finish?
I thought
Wait, hold on, y'all.
Get the money over the bridge.
Wait, y'all. Let me finish.
Stop
Wait, y'all.
playing. Like,
Y'all. Let her finish. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna drop after this.
Okay, thank you, and thank you so much, Lupin. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Okay. Oh, God, okay. Oh yeah. So then he said, okay, I'm gonna just say the part that he said. This is the part where he said that you know he said, oh, how is he acting like Superman, all this stuff. Basically, he said that he was planning to do stuff, and then he said, when I did get my money up, which is like, I guess after you were safe, even though I know you're not quote unquote totally safe and everything. Mm-hmm. But he said, when I did get my money up, I had $80 in my account, and I threw that. And then he said, I threw the money. I threw $30 to Javon so that he was straight. By the way, when I'm saying Javon, he said another word, so I'm not trying to repeat that on the live.
Wait, hold on, Sade, hold on. I gotta get this out. I'm sorry. Thank you, Lupin.
Yes.
Let me make this clear. All the people on the panel, I will be seeing this year, because I could travel now. I have a new job on Thursday, which I will be starting. Okay. Yes, I'm still in my DV situation. Okay, I'm still in my DV situation too. Someone who actually needs help, who I need it right now. If you would like to send me something, there go my PayPal right there. My Amazon wish list is also in my bio. If y'all don't have PayPal, y'all could, if y'all want to send it to either Sky or Brad's and then like title the note in it that's for me, you can do that. If anybody on the panel, if y'all feel comfortable with someone sending the CA to y'all, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Frank.
I'm gonna say this. No, you cool, Didi. I'm gonna say this last thing. Again, I have love and admiration for all the people who got into action and did what they needed to do. From Ari all the way down to Bratz, back around to Derek, to Kofi, to Virgo Fairy, to Ali. Y'all name is so goddamn similar. Everybody that was on the call, something could have literally happened to me, and almost did actually. You're sitting on the live and you're boohoo crying tears about me. when the first time that we got into it on the phone, you threatened to take my life. So how is it that in a turnaround, how is it in a turnabout way that you're now sitting to your audience that you cared so deeply about me and you loved and cherished everything? You only sent $30 to Sky CA for me, and now
to make sure you were straight.
to make sure
I
that
don't
I
remember
was
anything
straight.
from $30, but okay.
Because what can I do with $30, Ari? When let me see, I need dress clothes, right? Transportation,
enough for the Uber.
right? Because I don't know how to drive yet, but I'm in the process of doing so, right? To have my own vehicle, so that I'm able to drive to Source's graduation next year, and so that I can
From the
drive and see
Uber to
my
the
friend.
hotel to the Amtrak,
To the
none of
to
those
Amtrak.
things were $30. So I don't know how that was
None of
making
those
sure you
things.
was straight. I
Thank
don't know
you.
how that was doing that.
I just want to know, because also what you could have advised them to do, you could have also told Ari and Braxton, hey, send my number over to Javon so that he can have a third number to call, because I used an Android phone to be able to contact with Ari. Y'all, let me detail to y'all the night that I had to leave. I'm going to try to get through this and not get emotional. Okay? I'm going to detail this, right? It was 11:45. I would think this was either Wednesday or Thursday night, two weeks ago, right? I am on edge all day that Wednesday, all day, because Ari and Bratz had let me know that the plan was going into place. On the phone, mind you, how I'm talking to y'all right now, I had to talk in my house so that nobody could hear what I was saying and who I was talking to. All right? So Wednesday came, all day I was anxious. I was nervous. I didn't know. I wanted the plan to go smoothly without a hitch. They did too. They had gotten no sleep. They were up for hours. They had got no sleep. Why? Because they were so worried about what had happened. They got in contact with NYPD. They even got in contact with DV services to come to my house. NYPD lied to them and said that they needed a code to get into my apartment. For certain areas in New York City, you don't need a code to get into an apartment building. All you have to do is ring the doorbell. Okay? So all day Wednesday, over 2 weeks ago, I was nervous. I was anxious, right? As it's getting later in the day and it's getting closer to. It was time, because they told me the night before 11:30. I told them 11:30 everybody would be asleep. Nobody won't be able to see me or hear me walk out the house. Right? It was a little late. It was like 11:45, 11:50. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ari, that I had left. Right? So as soon as everybody was asleep, texted Ari, go time. Right? Well, I didn't say go time, but go time. So she gets the Uber. I'm fully dressed. Bag was already packed Tuesday. Okay. As I'm walking slowly to my front door, because I wear a size 10.5 shoe and I have wooden floors. Okay. So I have to tiptoe literally to my front door. They tell me, yo, the Uber's outside. Cool. 4 seconds, I hesitated because I wanted to close my door because I was scared. But they kind of forced me to leave because I was scared for my life, literally. Once I closed the door, once the front door behind me locked, I ran downstairs.
Run in our heads too. That's what we were saying.
Ran downstairs to the Uber. I got in the car. As I'm leaving the neighborhood, Ari is calling the driver to make sure that I made it in safe, to make sure that that no mishaps, nobody was following me.
That was the most anxious part too. Us looking at it.
I am literally, my mouth is getting dry because I'm getting very anxious because I have to detail what happened 2 weeks ago. This didn't happen 2 years ago. This didn't happen 2 months ago. This just happened to me. Get into the hotel room. Happy. I call my friends, Source, Kofi, Ari, Bratz, Rory was on the phone rejoicing. We're so proud of you. We're so happy that you made it. We was very anxious. We was nervous. We didn't know what to do, etc., etc., etc. Right? Bratz and Ari ordered me food to make sure I had it.
How you gonna tell me? I put the majority of my noodles in the other container. You're not.
I'm reading her. Right? So again, we was on the phone for like an hour or two, right? I ate, I got my groceries because I had got the Amtrak ticket that they made sure that the front desk gave to me because I couldn't print it. Again, I didn't want no traces of anybody knowing that I was leaving. So the printing of the ticket, of the Amtrak ticket that I still have in my bag, as proof so that nobody is on here saying that we lied about my situation, that's proof. Right? Took a shower, went to sleep. Got up. Got to check out before 12. I am on schedule to get on train at 2. I leave at 11:30. I get to the train at 11:30, excuse me. I am waiting. Yes, Saba, they did. I am in Amtrak train station for 2.5 hours waiting. The waiting game, that was the toughest time for me, was waiting that Thursday morning. I don't have no phone to call them, to say on the phone, to be distracted. I have no communication device. I called Ari on the phone that morning and told him I'm checking out. The next time you hear from me, I will be at my destination.
You don't have to sit here and tell these niggas your story. You don't have to tell them. If you're not ready to tell them your story, don't tell them your story.
I already did it. I already did it, sis. Too late. We already here. It's too late now.
I wasn't by the phone.
No. You don't.
So everything on the flow?
Yeah.
Now it is. So the train.
Okay, because if everything on the flow, I can really go in when I get home. Be there soon.
Yeah, because I'm detailing. So prepare yourself. So I hear the number of the train, the name of the train, and I'm like, that's my train.
We was on FaceTime watching your Uber from your house to the hotel. Then
literally,
they was making sure stayed on the phone so you can get your Uber from your hotel to the train station.
Right. They was making sure that I made it to both in places. Now the cab that dropped me off, he dropped me off in the post office, but I wasn't mad because I know that part of New York because it's big, but I saw where I had to go. Anyways, the train comes. When I tell you I'm so happy, I almost fell running down the stairs because the train was there. And I didn't want to believe it, but the train was there. Ain't nobody recognized me. Ain't nobody know you. Anybody know? I was like, yo, I hope nobody walk in. I had also remembered as I'm in the car that I don't want to share that detail. So anyway, I get on the train.
Bro, you don't gotta share everything.
Right?
I'm gonna be home in about 5 minutes. I hope now motherfucking hoe talking about me because it could be up and stuck in 5 minutes and y'all don't want that from me because I've been keeping it cute.
That's okay.
No, it ain't okay. These hoes been talking about me for the past motherfucking 2 hours since I was trying to chill with y'all and mind my motherfucking business.
Go live now.
I am gonna go live.
Shout out to King Brad.
Because they need that from me and I'm going to give it to them. Fuck you, talking about.
So Friday morning comes, right? Get to my destination. I'm happy, right? It's mad early. It's like 5:45 in the morning. Mad happy. I see Jordan. Embrace her. I embrace her. Because every time that Amtrak stopped, I got nervous. Cause I'm steady. I'm watching the trees. I'm watching me leave where I used to live forever for good. And I see my friends on the phone, get in the car, and the rest is history. So, again,
At your first taste of Waffle House.
got my first taste of Waffle
Yeah,
House.
we were watching
Was good as
Waffle
fuck.
House. That shit was funny as hell.
I ate Waffle House. I was very I'm still happy. Ari, Ali, Bratz. I was almost said Bratz's full name. Let me slow down. Right? Derek, Sade, Kofi,
My real name.
Jordan, love you down. Baby Pat. Virgo Fairy. That's who made sure I was good. Did y'all hear the names of the people who I just said? Ari, Ali, Kofi, Derek, Baby Pat, Sade, Bratz, Virgo Fairy. Well, the individual. So when y'all to the dollhouse, love the dollhouse down when y'all didn't hear from me, that was what I was going through. When y'all was asking Bratz where was I, that's where I was at.
To the live of Javon being crowdfunded for, the biggest contributor was Ashley P. That was the biggest contributor to Javon making sure that Javon got to safety. Chauncey donated $30 after he said he had negative 33 in his account. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck.
Brother, you got to.
I'm gonna hold that until I go live when I get home.
There's
The
an
moment I
account.
got the
There's
door,
an account called.
the moment that I got the door home, I'm going live. The moment that I got the door home, I'm going live, and Javon, you can end this and you can pull up to mine.
Yes,
Because one thing about it, that motherfucking two things for a motherfucking show is that you is a weak ass, dirty ass bitch who never helped your friends with anything. You talking about you would have took a bullet for me? How you gonna take the bullet that your cousin threatened to put in me? Is that the bullet you gonna take for me? The one that your cousin threatened to pull in me?
Literally.
Because we talking about you weak ass, dirty ass, non-washing your motherfucking ass bitch.
Ooh,
You saying, bitch, you knew I had motion. That's why Carnival Girl was telling me that you was calling her and texting her, talking about some Bratz has more views than me. This person has more views than me. You was crashing out behind how many mutuals your mutuals have. How many views your mutuals have. Is you okay? If I go laugh right now while Kofi laughing, he have more views than me. I'm not gonna be texting nobody saying such and such has more views than me because that's my motherfucking friend, nigga.
Actually, she'll actually jump on the panel.
She has promoted all of our lives.
Nigga. Before I ever
promoted.
sit back and be in competition of my friends and trying to get more views than my friends, I'm gonna go support their platforms. I'm not sitting around worried about how much money I'm gonna make in my motherfucking lives. Why? Because my nigga has a job and I know you as a man don't know what that is. But I don't have to sit around and compete with my friends' platforms. I'm not worried about how many views Kofi get. I want Kofi to get a lot of views because he's my friend. I'm not worried about how many views Javon get. I want Javon to get a bunch of views because he's my friend. I'm not worried about Sauce out of anybody consistently has more views than me because he has more followers than me. I'm not worried about how many views Sauce get because he's my motherfucking friend. I'm not in competition with how many motherfucking views my friends get because he's my friends. And when my friends win, I win. When my friends eat, I eat. But you don't know about that because you're in competition with your own friends.
So to end this, because Bratz is about to be home, I want to make this very clear, right? Because I calmed down. I'm not mad. I'm upset because I didn't want to detail certain things, and I didn't. Because there's a lot of detail that I left out, a lot of context. Y'all don't need that, right?
This wouldn't have even had to happen.
It didn't have to happen, Shadi, at all.
He just kept his problem. If you had a problem with something, Kofi said addressing you about something that you did wrong,
directly address
that. You brought up everybody else. You brought up Ari. You brought up everybody else for no reason.
So let me make this clear. There's something that you left out, Bratz. Oh, she dropped. Tasha, you could leave because when Bratz go live, she gonna finna eat you up.
She on here? She on here? Tasha on here?
They said that she's in here.
No, bring her in the box.
She in here? No, because that bitch had a lot to say
Everybody's
about my fucking cousin. You had a lot to fucking say about her. I'm in here now. You want to be in there and defend Johnsy? You got his dick so far down your fucking throat, you don't know how to breathe on your own? I got a lot to say. I promise you I got a lot to say. Get in the box. Get in the box.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What's her at? Something.
I don't see her. I don't even think she was in here. I'm sorry. It's just I wanted to finish and then I'm gonna move on to grandma. Then I'm gonna end the live.
I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to cut you off.
No. You fine. You fine, Didi. I just want to make this clear to Ari that Genty said that you're taking Brat's spot.
Huh?
Ari, yes. Apparently, I have to watch out for my own homegirl. Apparently, I have to watch out for you because you could take in my spot. So because you are because you are more outspoken than me, because you are a lot more blunt than me, and you know I was the worst thing that they saw coming. Apparently, because you say the shit that I keep silent, because I want to keep people business silent, I need to watch out for you because you taking my spot.
Yeah, you finna take it.
The difference between me and you, John T. Crusty Pearson having asshole. The difference between me and you is that I don't sit back and be jealous of my friends, and I'm gonna be worried about whether or not people like them, whether or not people support them, and whether or not they're gonna outshine me. I never worried about whether or not motherfucking Ari is gonna take my motherfucking spot. I'm Bratz, and Ari is Ari, and the motherfuckers that like Ari go support Ari. The motherfuckers that follow Ari is gonna follow Ari. And I don't have to motherfucker worry about whether or not a motherfucker gonna take my spot, because my spot can't be taken. I'm Bratz. And Ari's spot can't be taken either because she's Ari. And I don't have to worry about shit like that. That's the type of shit that you worry about because you not friends with people for real. You're fucking jealous of your own motherfucking mutuals. I don't have to worry about that. Ari clock motherfuckers T, and she say the shit that I be wanting to say, but I be wanting to keep it cute. And I love that about Ari. I'm not jealous of her. So all that sowing the seeds of she gonna take my spot will never work. Then you say Sky was gonna. Then y'all say Sky was gonna take my spot. Y'all said Sade was gonna take my spot. Y'all said Monty was. Y'all said a lot of people gonna take my spot. But yeah, I'm still Bratz and they still them. Y'all scared motherfuckers gonna take y'all's spot. Never try to instill the fear in me that anybody gonna take my spot, because that shit not gonna work because I fuck with them. That's never gonna work.
We Ari did her very first debate live, and we was all there in support for her. So how could she possibly take a spot when that's not how we even operate? See, the thing with Jen,
Ari did her first debate live, and she got more views than you in your regular debate live, John T.
She got more views than you. Did you? Then your first debate live, you only had like what 300. She had double that.
And she started off in the comments clocking everything you did.
She was a comment cousin. She's a comment cousin.
She was a comment cousin.
She was a comment cousin, and she.
I know. Ari doesn't even care to be.
John T, why did you lie, John T? You said on the phone with me and Ray and Sky that Ari used to support you when you was at your lowest, crashing out on black women, and Ari told me the first person she met on this side of TikTok was me. Which I believe, because Ari even called me out. And you see how I was young and dumb, and I can come back a year later and unblock her and be like, damn, I was wrong. And you old and stupid and you can't do the same? We will never be the same, you broke ass bitch.
You literally
hella emphasized.
I'm banned on my Brat Sims account. I don't know how. I'm gonna hit up the agency and try to get them.
Okay. Oh, she was removed. Monet was removed from the live due to a community guideline violation. I'm annoyed. I'm sorry. I know. I just wanted to finish this last point before I said it to Ari.
Vince's box in the comments. Why y'all in the comments now? But you're not even the least you can do is thump thug. I'm a fellow thump thugger. I don't know, waste your face. And you can at least thump thug. Let us know you in here. That's the
I just want to make this clear as well, just for the live sake, is that I'm not. It's just so weird. I think the thing that Taz got to y'all was that y'all want us to compete. See, the thing about it though is that I'm not jealous of any of the people that's on this panel at all, of any of my people. We was happy as fuck when Ari finally decided to do a live. She didn't want to do the live because, again, we will remind y'all that Ari is a comment cousin. Ari became popular from the comments. So many people was following her because she was standing on big business.
And so many of y'all actually hated her.
Debate talk to messy talk. So many individuals have blocked her from messy talk because she would be in the comment section when me, Derek, and Alex would be on the panel clocking y'all tea on how we was getting treated, and she got blocked. So again, this isn't no competition. I ain't jealous of Kofi. I ain't jealous of Derek. I ain't jealous of baby Pat. I ain't jealous of Bratz. I'm not jealous of Sade. Not jealous of Ari. I ain't jealous of Yanni or Virgo Fairy. I ain't jealous of anybody. I am proud to be their friend, to be their brother, to be family, because this is family, something that you don't have. I will never get on this app and expose their trauma the way you did me, the way that you did your biological sister who you grew up with. You did Merlin that. You're projecting what you did onto your actual family, onto us. We're not even blood related, and these people are family. You need to understand something really quickly, that your time on TikTok, Ari took your spot, Genty. Your time on TikTok has come to an end. You're done here, buddy. You're on your live saying, oh, the app is going to be around until April 5th. We all know that because all of us are employed. You're not. The problem with you,
What are you gonna do?
what are you going to do?
That's what I was wondering.
How are you going to take care? How are you going to take care? How you going to take care of Kim? How you going to take care of that unborn child? How you going to make sure that your rent is paid on
DJ
time?
isn't gonna do it. DJ is not gonna
The
do it.
DJ ain't doing it for you.
If it's not doing it now, it's not gonna do it then.
Nobody
Because it ain't done it
like.
before. Never did.
Because we employed, we're gonna make sure, you know the thing about us young people, you don't think about young people, something that you're not, is that we're gonna get side hustles. So we're gonna make sure that we have multiple. Also, we have platforms or other social media platforms, and our followers.
That's live.
Go ahead, Grandma, say what you gotta say, and then we're gonna go over to Brad's slide.
Also, real quick, Javon, I just want to thank you so much for being vulnerable with us and for sharing that side of your story. For the people who didn't know about it and things like that, I just want to thank you and let you know that I do hold that close to my heart. Not something that I take lightly. You opening up that side and showing us that side and letting us into that. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. And my thoughts and prayers are always with you. And I just wanted to let you know that before.
Well, you know that we got a certain kind of love for your cousin because she has done so much for so many of us. I mean, I'm very grateful and I'm very grateful of Bratz every day. I know we get into it a lot. I get into it with them a lot, but I'm very grateful for her and so many others. So and I thank y'all for listening to me because again, when it comes to DV, men get shunned or get victim blamed. At that time, I didn't want to share this. I didn't even want to speak on this, but I had to give context because my friends were being lied on. And people were saying that they were performative. And I know them personally. They're not performative. They literally jumped in. These are the social justice warriors that should be supported and uplifted, not this nigga on my background. This has never been a social justice warrior. He's just like every other large content creator that mooches off of other motherfuckers' content, words, and value, and builds a platform off of something that he'll never be able to maintain once TikTok goes away for good on April 5th. So because of your cousin, because of the people on the panel, I'm where I'm at right now. So I'm forever in her debt and others because of what she does. And I don't like how she's treated a lot. I don't like how any of them get treated. I don't like that always being called the bulldog, Sauce, Sade. I don't like none of that shit. That shit is weird as fuck to me because Arby's want to have all this smoke, say that he landed in Jersey, whatever, even though y'all know she's not in Jersey, but oh the fuck K. This shit is fucking weird. This is weird. This can't again, and I'm gonna say this again. This cannot be the same Tasha Mack that always tells me on the back end how much she's, even though you know you're not cool with Bratz and Sky, how much you love them. Now you on a panel popping your gums? Go ahead, Grandma, then we're gonna end the live.
You know, I did have a couple things to say about, because he brought me up a couple times as well for clocking a bunch of different things, but I was also told by this friend about the situation I was going to tell y'all. They don't really want me to talk about it. Just because of a couple things and stuff, and I'm going to respect that. But they also said that if anything, I could talk to you on the back end about it because they do still want you to know what happened and stuff like that. But another thing is that this friend also sent money to Bratz because they don't have PayPal. So just ask her about it. It's 100 for you, 21 for for Bratz.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna let her know. I love y'all so. I love y'all. I need to take a mental break because I just shared something that just happened. I'm gonna please go over to Bratz Live, Javon Raid, comment Javon Raid in her comment section. I should see my numbers going down. I'm going to be ending in 20.
We love you, Javon.
I love y'all. In 20. I will ending in 20 seconds. Make sure y'all going over to support Bratz's Live. Go over to
Make it a minute.
Live. A minute? Okay, how many?
Why is an FBA person coming up here?
Yeah.
4,
3.
Y'all see the account in the
Don't listen. It's cool. I love y'all. I'm gonna be in Bratz Live.